In a recession, there are two types of people: people who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed, and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm gonna share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion a day Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
Hey, so good day to everyone. My name is Keston James, but everyone calls me Kes, so of course you could call me Kes as well. I'm here doing to our weekly presentation. And I'm here alongside with my business partner, Mr. Nicholas Bagwandine, and we are part of this amazing group, Cashfx group, and by extension, the Salim Mohammed organization, right? Now we're doing these presentations live every single weekday, 10 times for the week, 10 times for the week on at 12 p.m. and at 7 p.m. every single weekday. And we're on just for convenience. We want to make sure that if you can't make the 12, you can come to the 7 and likewise, right? Even if you miss the live meetings that we have in there, also recordings available. And well, again, not just for anything but convenience, we want to make sure we're on Zoom, Facebook, and YouTube. So we want to make sure that everyone gets this information. Now we're going to break down some things in the meeting, right? Definitely some things you need to note. Before we start the meeting, a few things to note. Yes, this is a company. Yes, it's a referral company, aka network marketing, aka multi-level marketing. But you do not need to refer persons in this business to be earning income. I'll explain that a little further as we go along. Another thing too is you don't need to pay a monthly subscription. While your money is working for you, you do not need to pay any monthly fees. And as well, these meetings, us being here, these are simply for me to break down the information to you. For those who are new, those who are interested, and those who want to get involved, we want to make sure that you are getting the right and most relevant information, right? So while you are here, you understand enough to be a part of the business, you don't need to be here. Of course, if you come in to support your boy, I appreciate it greatly, but the meetings aren't mandatory. And of course, the fourth point, the last and the most important point, we are involved in the Forex market, but we are letting the pros trade for us. So welcome to CFX. Success in the global Forex market is only a few clicks away, right? So simply, you just get started. That's how it is, right? My good friend Keishon Bean always says, you don't even have to be smart. You just have to be smart enough to start. And this is why. Now, cash Forex is really mainly dependent on two trending industry. The first one is the e-learning industry, and the second one, well, the e-learning industry, let me get into it because cash forex is there's part education to it, right? We do have online education for those who are interested in learning, and the e-learning industry we've been seeing where everything due to COVID, due to this pandemic, we've seen where everything is online, especially like things like learning and school. So the e-learning industry, way before the pandemic, we have been seeing it been estimated to $325 billion by the year 2025. That's the way how that industry is growing. So imagine how well it's been accelerated due to COVID, right? And then also the other aspects of the business, which is when you purchase a contract, you get a trading pack. We participate in the Forex market. Now, the Forex market, the foreign exchange market, is the largest financial market in the world. That's $5.3 trillion that is being passed through that market per day. So, and what that does, the reason why it's so much is because that the main participants in the forex market, those are banks, governments, hedge funds, major hedge funds, and that's how it works, right? Like I said, it's proven to be recession proof, and you could be making millions of dollars a day in the forex market, and that's like running to the ocean with a bucket. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So yes, so like I was saying, the forex industry, it's the largest financial industry. Now let's get into what this company is about. Definitely their core values: honesty, transparency, and respect. Honesty, transparency, and respect. I can attest to these things, since 2019. I've been looking at this platform. I saw the information, I liked it, and I still didn't jump on it simply because, a lot of these, there are a lot of things happening these days, and you just want to be very careful with your money, right? So even though I like the information, I did my research thoroughly, and I like the information, I still waited to see how things was going to play out. And definitely I could tell you that, I'm really satisfied. That's why I took the time to partner with the business, not just sign up. And well, that was my intention, just to sign up and be a passive participant in the business. But based on how I see they have been responding, how I see the platform is built in a solid way. I know I could attest that they have been truly transparent in everything. You know, we have end of month meetings at the end of each month for the year so far. And you know, not just the rest of the like new information and tell us how we plan on going forward and what's the vision for the company. I also love how they take the time to address problems. You know, that might be a big thing for you, but for me, I love how people take the time to address failures and shortcomings, those kind of things. So what I like about the company, they have always been upfront about where they fell short. You know, they take the time to listen to the feedback of the members and they make adjustments and in a timely manner as well. I see this repeatedly time after time. You know, the customers or the members would speak about certain challenges they were having and the company would listen. So those are the things I pay attention to. And that's what I love about the company, right? Another thing is they want success for the average person like me, and you. That's what they want. You know, and true, they're professionals leading the way in the forex market, trading on our behalf. They are making sure that the average person could be earning successfully, consistently in the forex market, right? And then also they are positioning themselves to give you top of the class education so that like I said, the average person could learn to leverage how forex really is, right? So another thing about the company, you know, everything rise and falls on leadership. The founders of the company is Mr. Wascar Lopez and Mr. Edwin Abad. Mr. Wascar Lopez, CEO of the company, you know, he has been, you know, while he has a lot of experience in network marketing, forex trading. You know, he's a visionary person. You know, and he and Mr. Edwin Abad, they had different experiences. You know, Mr. Edwin Abad, he loved like he is the VP of our trading and VP of trading operations, as to say, and he definitely deep in this in forex trading and cryptocurrency trading, right? So he is in charge of our trading aspect of the business, you know, the different professionals doing trading and AI technology. He oversees that, you know, and they have been responsible for the consistency that we've been getting every single week, every single weekday, I should say, for the last 2+ years. Right. So Mr. Edwin Abad and Mr. Wascar Lopez, they take $7 million of their own funds to start this project. And not only that, but they actually have been strategizing in this business for well over a long period of time just to make sure that they have a successful platform, right? You know, Mr. Wascar Lopez, he has always expressed, you know, where he have been in other network marketing companies before, genuinely, you know, pushing, seeing how things have been growing. And, you know, sometimes they will see, yes, yeah, you're pushing hard, and then the company, you know, some they change the compensation plan or for some whatever reason they fail. And, you know, he decided, you know what, we need something that works. And they took the time to build this platform, right? Obviously, they are not professionals in every aspect, so they take the time to hire the right persons for the job. You know, it's especially like the programming team, the project management experts, the network marketing experts, the financial experts, even in the financial markets and in the education arena, right? And our company is based in Panama City, Panama. We'll be having the end of month sorry, not having the end of month. We were having the ribbon cutting ceremony at the 25th of September. In finally, we've been able to open our trading floor. You know, it's where we have our location where they do all the trading and everything. We've been having some delays due to the pandemic. We've been having some delays with the grand opening, but finally it's here. And from after that event, you know, we'll be from CADID 2022. We'll be able to schedule a plane, a ride, and go straight to walk into the scheduler time to be into the trading center, and you could actually meet with the founders. You could meet with the managers. You could be in even we'll be having a lot of trading and network marketing education. Those things that help benefit us, the members of the company, right? So I'm very excited to see how those things are happening. I'm very excited to see even our event, even though if you're not able to make it to Panama for the ribbon cutting ceremony, we'll be streaming it live, so tune into that, that you will see proof, right? Yeah, so that's a lot of information we gave about the company. Now we want to get into the product. Now, how the product works, well, this is the first level, one of 3 levels. The elemental plan is a combination. Well, it's where you choose a contract, right? Each contract is a combination of both education and a trade pack, right? So that's the trade pack is where the pros are trading for you. The education is where you have online education on the Forex, on the Forex Academy. It's like I said, it's online, so you can actually view it at your convenience. And when you do access the elemental plan, you'll get the basics in Forex education, right? So that ranges from the 300 contract all the way to the $3,000 contract. Now, in the advance, you get from the 5,000 all the way to the 20,000 contract. This allows you to have advanced training in the Forex market, right? So those two will allow you to be a little more competent in the trading. But when you reach the supreme plan, that ranges from the 30,000 all the way to the $100,000 contract, this is where you'll be able to be an independent trader. They have took the time to break down the academy, the curriculum in the academy, and we will actually be doing some revamping in our online academy in the near future, right? We've had those points brought to us in the last end of month meeting, and not only that, we'll be including also some online trading as well. So I love to see how that will be turning out. Okay, now like I said, yeah, this education, that's the first part of it, that when you purchase a contract, like I said, you get an education and then also you'll be getting a trade pack. Now once you purchase any contract, you participate in their capital. That's where the pros are doing all the trading first, right? Now how it works is their commitment to you is to double your contract. No millionaire billionaire thing. It's not anything grand. It's not no lotto business. The company's commitment to you is to double whatever contract you purchase. And like I said, also something to note, it's not a time-based commitment. On average, we've been getting zero. Well, the company promises 0 to 3% per day. That means, and then we trade on 5 days for the week. So that means we could get up to 15%, up to 15% for the week, right? Now we've been getting an average of 5% for the week. Just to let you know, for the last 2+ years, we've been getting a little over 5% every single week, which still adds up. Now, however long it takes to add up to that 200%, that's the commitment. Now, like I said, it's not a grand thing, but when you compare it to a savings account, it's really amazing. Now, once you participate in Bear Capital, that's hands-free. You don't have to do anything. You can continue your life as normal, and you can live your life as normal. You don't have to pay any monthly fees, and your money is working for you. That makes sense, right? Now, I know what you're saying. You want to tell somebody about it. The nice thing about it is the company actually pays you for doing that as well, right? From the time you are sharing this business, you participate in what we call the bull capital. That's whether it be part-time or full-time. Once you're sharing the business with persons, you earn a commission, and you earn commissions that could lead you up to additional 200% on your contract. So whatever contract you purchase, the company commits to, in the Bear Capital, the company commits to 200%. And then likewise, if you are sharing the business, whatever is your contract, you could earn up to 200%. So your earning potential on each contract is 400% of your contract, right? And from the time you are participating in the bull capital, you also earn points, which contributes to your rank. Now, once you hear things like rank, those kind of things, yes, you get recognition. You also have access to more money and prizes in the business, right? So we doing this, and you're going to be doing this anyway, and the company is just making a way for it to be fun, even more fun for you, right? Now, I'm going to break down how the Bear Capital works with the trading pack, right? So the first, let's use a $1,000 contract as an example. You participate in Bear Capital, 70% of that contract goes towards our partner broker, which is EverFX. EverFX is widely accredited, right, widely licensed. And once a company is licensed to handle money, that means that money is being insured by the broker, right? So the Cashfx doesn't do your trading. It's very important to note that EverFX does, right? So that is one of the key points, what makes Cashfx stand out from the rest, right? So it's a reason why the company has been going 2+ years, and their plan is to be here 10, 20 more years, right? And these are one of the key points. Ever FX. Google it, right? So their commitment, like I said, is 20%. Sorry, not 20%, 70% of your contract, and that goes to double in your contract. So in this case, that's $1,000. The double of $1,000 is $2,000. The next part goes towards the academy, which contributes to the commissions, which is Passcode and Unilevel. Like I said, once you participate in the bull capital, you are earning in this $1,000 contract. Your earning potential is $4,000. Now, what I like about it, you have three options, only three. Well, it's three variations of options, three options. Let's go with that, right? Just to make it simple. So you could let the company do its thing. That's option number one. Let the company do its thing. You continue life as normal. The contract reach 200%. At the end of the cycle, you could actually choose to withdraw your money. Now, when you're withdrawing, we don't have a subscription fee to pay, but you do have a withdrawal fee. It's very important to know that. So it's not like there's no fees. There's a withdrawal fee only when you're withdrawing money, right? Now, when you're withdrawing money, there's a 20% withdrawal fee. The first time I hear it, I didn't like it. But when I got to understand it, I actually started to appreciate that 20%. Right? So I will explain the 20% in a little bit, but let me explain definitely something to note. Well, I'll actually talk about 20% in a little bit. So I have a 20% withdrawal fee to pay. In this case, the 20% of that $2,000, you'll be getting back $1,600. Now, you could actually choose to just, at the end of the cycle, part ways with the company. It's been nice. Thank you. And, you get $1,600 back. You started with 1,000 and you get back 16, right? That's really good business, right? For doing nothing. That's good. Now, option number two is you could actually choose to, at the end of the cycle, you get to 16. You could actually choose to take 1,000, repurchase a contract, and you keep the 600 for yourself. So it's nice to do it like that. Some people, they want to double their money and they want to play it safe. So that's good for them. They feel a lot more comfortable after that, right? Or option number three, you can actually choose to compound your money, right? Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Einstein always says that. Albert Einstein, right? Eighth wonder of the world. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. And what that simply means is, now the commitment of the company is to always double your money, right? But in Cashfx, we've actually found strategies where you can compound your money to higher contracts. Now, what I'm going to show you, that is here, this is a roadmap showing you how you could get from the $300 contract, which is the minimum, all the way up to the $100,000 contract within 5 years of the business, right? By simply activating compound interest, right? So let me show you what that means. When you purchase a contract, once you're involved in the company and you want to go to our next contract, like you want to upgrade, all you have to do to upgrade is pay the difference between that one contract and the next. Like for example, you are at the $300 contract. If you want to go to the $500 contracts, you just have to pay that $200 difference, right? Yeah, that's amazing. That's how the company works. Now you can actually pay that out of your pocket if you want, or you could do like myself and many others. You could actually let Cashfx pay for Cashfx because they are giving you a return every single week, and you could actually let that accumulate, and you could actually use that money to upgrade your Cashfx contract. Why would that make sense to upgrade my contract? Okay, well, let me explain. If you look at the fourth column, that's where you say estimated weekly profit, right? So the estimated weekly returns that we get, that is an average of 5% on our regular trading week. We've been getting 5%, and that's why we use that as an average, right? The only time it actually goes lower than 5% is when, like, if it's not a regular trading week, like during the Christmas or the holidays, those kind of things. That's the only time you'll see it go under because, well, the banks are not open. We do not trade on those days, so that's why you'll see the returns be less, right? So we use that average 5%. Now, if you look at the highest, the one to the top row, you'll see $10.50. That's not grand. That's not amazing in any way. Right, but as you go down, as you look down each row, you're seeing the returns being higher and higher and higher, right? So these are US figures, by the way. And once you look at these things, you realize the money is, this is really good, right? Now the 5% didn't change, but the money changing. How does that work? No, it's not magic. That's called compound interest, right? So as you go to higher contracts, your returns get higher. That is really good business, right? So that's why it makes sense to go to the highest contract. You can actually start, if you want, this is a, like I said, this is a 5-year plan. To shortcut that 5-year plan, you could actually leverage purchasing a higher contract, so that will cut your time in half or less. Or you could actually leverage your network by referring the persons to the business. You know, that's how it works. Yeah, so that's definitely something to note. If I were you, I would screenshot this. You know, if you all right, so you're gonna screenshot it. All right, great. Right, so if you're screenshotting that, definitely that's something you need to carry to that the person who referred you to the business. Let them know you want to do this because this makes sense, right? So what we're gonna do now, I want to show you where that 20% goes. So the 20% goes into the forced matrix. What this does simply, they are actually this, like I said, this is one of the key points in the business. Again, what creates a legacy business. Like I said, they often say legacy, something to last 10, 20 years. This is another contributing factor to that, right? Because what this does, yes, it's 20%, but don't feel bad, they take 20% from every single person. And what they do not take that for themselves. They take that and they redistribute that in layman's terms. I'm breaking it down for the average person, right? They redistribute that to the network. That's like persons like me and you. So we all earn matrix, we all pay matrix, and we all, from one person's that withdrawing, we all get a fraction of that 20%. So it's like they're recirculating the money. And if you pay attention to that, what that does is that actually creates longevity in the business because they are making an additional stream from the income, right? So apart from the trading capital that you make, the trading commitment that the company is earning for you, you actually earn from the matrix as well. And this is for everybody. Like I said, whether you're networking or you're not networking, you get matrix bonuses, right? And now for the persons who are partnering in the business, you participate in Unilevel. Unilevel is a combination of both fast start and Unilevel bonuses. What is fast start? What is Unilevel? All right, let me explain. When you refer persons to the business, let's say you referred me to the business, you earn 15% of the contract I purchase. And in this case, let's say I purchase a $1,000 contract. Now, I purchase a $1,000 contract, you automatically get 150 US dollars in your account, boom, right? And you'll also get a 10% of that fast start in Unilevel, just for referring me to the business. That's good business, right? So I am also now your level 1 because you referred me to the business. Now, if you decide that you want to, you know what, I like the business, I see how the business working, and I say, yeah, what, I want a network, right? You could I actually refer 2 other persons, and when I refer those 2 other persons now, I get Unilevel and fast start because like I said, I refer them, I make the money from referring them, right? Now you are earning because you are my level 1. Sorry, because I am your level 1, they are now your level 2 because I refer them. They are actually my level 1. So because they are your level 2, you will only earn Unilevel bonus, right? That's 10% of the fast start bonus, and that's how it works. Now we can repeat that. Even if the persons who I refer, they started bringing people to the business, they would earn, that would be your level 3. Sorry, there would be your level 4. So like I said, just to clarify things, I am your level 1 because you referred me to the business. I referred 2 persons. That's your level. Well, I'm your level 1, they are your level 2, and they refer other people to the business, and that's now your level 3. All right. The average person, you could come in and you could refer up to 4 levels deep, meaning that I could refer persons, they could refer persons, and you will still be on a new level from that. And the nice thing about networking is you do not have to pay any extra fees or anything like that just for networking the business, right? Now, I know you've been wondering, yes, it's going down, but what about why? Could I refer any persons? Could I refer more people directly? Yes, you could. You could refer unlimited amount of persons in the business. It could be 100, it could be 10, it could be 100, it could be 1,000. And once you directly refer somebody, you will earn fast start and Unilevel from every person you directly refer. Right now, if you want to unlock level 1 straight to level 6, you have to rank up to executive. If you want to unlock level 1 straight to level 8, you had to rank up to manager. If you want to unlock level 1 straight to 9, you had to rank up to director. And if you want to unlock all the levels, you have to rank up to president, ambassador, and global ambassador. Now, the more levels you unlock, the more money you will have access to, right? And to get those levels unlocked, you have to, like I said, when you getting people involved, you earn points. You have to get a certain amount of points within a 30-day span, right? So just in the month of August, this is how we've been having rank advancements for August. We have had 77 additional executives, 13 additional managers, 1 new director. Now to this day, well, we haven't had a new president in the month of August, but we have 11 presidents and 3 ambassadors. And currently, we don't have any global ambassadors, but we will be getting soon, right? Now, again, just for getting those ranks, you get the recognition, but you also get prizes. So you gain money for unlocking those levels, you gain recognition, and then you're also getting prizes. These are what the executives get. You could take the iPad or you could take the cash value. For the managers, you get the Rolex or the cash value. For directors, you get travel. For Porsche, for presidents, you get the Porsche. For ambassadors, Ferrari, and global ambassadors, Lamborghini. Now, this is amazing. This is amazing because the company is rewarding you for something that you're going to do anyway, because this business is for everybody. Everybody wants a Cashfx contract, right? So the fact that the company are giving you these prizes and they're not taking it back, even whether you leave, I don't know why you would leave, but even if you leave, they're not coming and repossess your vehicle, you know. But it's important to, it's amazing to know that you are getting these things, right? Now, if you want the bare minimum, these things, you know, probably it's not the right fit for you. You just want to know the bare minimum, no problem. I will show you the bare minimum. Now, the 30th, from the 30th to the 3rd of August, this was last week, we earned 5.12%, right? If you look at the returns, you saw $10.75, right? These are US figures. I want to reiterate that. Now, as you look down, you see the figures going higher. What I would suggest is that you look at that value, that US value you want to be earning every single week, because these are weekly values. Then you look to the left and you would see the contract goal for you. Now you can actually purchase that contract outright, or you can actually compound, like I said, the strategies we've been using. You can compound all the way to that contract. This is amazing stuff because this is what the bare minimum gets you. You don't even, this is not even counting fast start bonus, unilevel bonus, matrix bonus, none of those things. Yeah, so that's amazing. Now in the month of August, we make 22.51%. In the month of July, 22.38%. In June, 22.52%. In May, 21.58%. April, 20.80%. March, 23.99%. In February, 21.03%, January, 21.78%. We've been over 170 something percent for the year on the bare minimum. Which financial institution giving you that? Just last year, this is what 2020, COVID now hit everybody, everything down in 2020 because of COVID. Cashfx up 329.54%. You want to know how to get started, right? Right, so let me explain how to get started. Firstly, you need to acquire Bitcoin. You don't know what is Bitcoin, no problem. I will give you some quick facts about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a network. Well, they say computers, miners. It's not really a network that governs. Well, I won't say governs Bitcoin, but it's a network of it's a network. Fiat currency is issued by the government, right? Bitcoin is a fixed amount of Bitcoin. So what do you mean by fixed amount? If you understand how supply and demand works, right? Based on limited supply and the demand is growing, because there's a fixed amount, the value of Bitcoin will go higher. That's what we've been seeing. That's why to this day, you know, Bitcoin was worth some cents the other day, within like last 10 years ago. And to this day, the average person cannot own Bitcoin. So it's a fixed amount. Due to inflation, fiat currency, by the way, is like regular money, US, TT, that kind of thing. When the government runs out of money, they simply will just print more. Now, It solves our today need because we need the more money. But what happens is the individuals who will have the money they had before, that will actually lose value. So whatever money you have in your bank or under your mattress, that money is losing value simply because the government is printing more. You know, and a not so fun fact I must say is that the government, you know, in all the US in the world, of all the US in the world, the last, well, the 1/4, which is 25% of all the money in the world, has recently been printed in this pandemic. Yeah. So we now print this. So soon enough we will see the effects of it, right? That's all I want to put in as my 2 cents. Right? Now the Bitcoin is in a public database. All transactions are being documented on a ledger, showing everyone who's sending money to who, everything. Everything is public and open and transparent, right? In fiat currency, there's no transparency. So whatever is happening with money, you may not necessarily know, right? So you just have to trust that what they say they're doing, they're doing. Bitcoin is decentralized. That means no one owns Bitcoin, right? Fiat currency is centralized, central banks. Yeah, that's the government money. It's not really your money, right? Bitcoin, low fees. Bitcoin, you can send Bitcoin from person to person with low fees. Fiat currency is high international wire fees, right? Bitcoin, you are always in control of your funds. And well, fiat currency, well, like I say, is not your money. So the government, once they see things a certain way, they can choose to freeze or seize your money. That's how it works. Right now, you definitely would need Bitcoin. I would recommend, Bitcoin is a very interesting thing. I would recommend Google is a friend. These types of things interest me a lot. I would recommend that you research it a little more. Once you start to see the value of it, you would want to own Bitcoin, right? Now, you need Bitcoin and a referral link. Cashfx is a company, kind of like a membership club. You need a referral to get in the company. Now, there are people who've been trying to sign up for Cashfx, go on the website and pay. From the time you are paying for a Cashfx account, then that's not a legitimate Cashfx. There are a lot of people trying to mimic the websites to take your money. So we don't want you to lose your money. Please get back to the person who invited you to this presentation, and they will assist you with the referral link. It's for free, right? So, well, the referral link is free, right? So, yeah, definitely, yeah. And then also, well, you send your money. That's how simple it is. Now, we've considered you, right? So, the reason why I say that is because we're showing you how to even withdraw your money before you even get started, right? Now, how to withdraw your money or transactions, whether it be you're sending the money to Cashfx or Cashfx is now paying you money, any withdrawals or deposits are done in Bitcoin. If you understand and can appreciate how Bitcoin works, you would want to keep it as Bitcoin, but because just in the last 10 years, as I say, Bitcoin was with some sense. Now the average person cannot own one Bitcoin because Bitcoin is over 50 something thousand US dollars, right? That's over 300 and something TT dollars. That's a lot of money, right? So if this will happen in the last 10, imagine the next 10 years. But no problem, I understand you have immediate needs now. You want to get your money to change to TT now. Those are important to note. You could just connect with us, and we will be able to change that Bitcoin to TT for you. Send us the Bitcoin, and we'll send you the TT equivalent straight to your account. That's how it works, right? If you don't like all that bacchanal, you don't want to contact anybody, you want to remain private and confidential, no problem. We hire back still. We have this MasterCards where you could actually send your Bitcoin to those cards and you could actually spend your Bitcoin from those cards, right? Whether that be on the supermarket, in the online shopping, you want to withdraw it in the ATM, you could do those things, right? So, and the reason why we're doing all these things is because we want to let you know that we consider, you consider this whole process from start to finish. And that's because we have been introduced through Cashfx, we've been introduced to passive income, aka hands-free income, right? So hands-free income helps you to do what matters most. That's very important. If for you that is spending more time with your family, doing what you're passionate about, even if you want to still continue working and this is just an additional stream, if you love what you do, continue doing it. That's something I always say, right? But it shouldn't be that you have to work for money. Let your money work for you. and where when you're working, it's not that you need to work to do you need to work to get money, right? So that person who invited you to this meeting, they definitely saw this and considered you. And I'm glad to see that you took the time to listen. I definitely value your time, and I want to let you know. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I hope you got some value out of this. And if you have any questions, please get back to the person who invited you. All right. So thank you. Take care, and do enjoy your day.